Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Today is Tuesday and it's the 7th of October. Hope you're all having a good day wherever you are. Let's just bring you up to date then. As far as your OES is concerned, the application is still there and live. On my end, it's got another 2 days and 16 hours. I've worked it out that here in the UK, it closes excuse me, on Friday at 11 a.m. UK time. If you want to know how long it's left in your country, very easy. Just click on that link to the application once more, and it will say how long it is to the deadline in days and hours. Uh, After this time, obviously, the application is closed. And I would imagine we won't hear anything straight away. I'd imagine they've got to do their thing, but I'm sure that we will get an update of how long that's going to take and when we will expect to hear any news back, whether we've been successful in our application to proceed into victory with Ash, which is really what we all want to do, isn't it? Lots going on at the moment, in all honesty. I do know that Chris has been talking on and off with our CEO, Ash Mufareh, and he really hasn't got any time to talk to Chris even. Chris has been sending him all sorts of things that we collectively see around because, as you well know, our CEO isn't on social media, so we send him things that he might want to know about, and he hasn't even got time to do and look at those at the moment. So he is very, very busy behind the scenes. But one thing that I am kind of noticing generally, and it is just general, it's not everybody, but it's a vast number. There's a lot of uncertainty, anxiety about at the moment, and this is natural. People who are anxious and all the rest of it are normally that way because of the unknown, and we really are going into some unknown, aren't we? The victory with Ash bridge, platform, holding area, whatever you want to call it, is a huge unknown. But we do know that it is going to be a place that we go to start our journey into the next stage. Okay, whatever is in there and however it all works, one thing that I do know, and Ash has told me this himself, is that he will be able to be a lot more open about things in that area. And that really is what we want to hear from him, isn't it? A bit more information of the ultimate business that we are all going to. So the anxiety that people are having is causing a secondary part, and that is a lot of guessing. Again, I'm seeing everywhere really people really telling a lot of untruths because they are having a good guess at what's happening. They're putting advice of what people should do, what they shouldn't do, and all the rest of it. And really, we want to stay as far clear from these sort of people as we possibly can. One thing you should know is if you had an account in your OES, then if you want to, you can fill out that application. Plain and simple. You do it once, you can do it for other people or whatever it may be. But if you had an account in the OES, you have got every right to fill out that application form to then proceed, if accepted, if approved, into the next part, which is victory with Ash. Excuse me. People have been saying, stick with me, sign up under me, all of these sort of things. One of the biggest things that our CEO had always wanted to do is to get away from the whole of the MLM mentality. When people start saying sign up under me and all the rest of it, that's just going backwards. That's not going forward. That is exactly the MLM mentality that we are trying to get away from. How's it all going to work in the future? I don't know. But one thing is for sure is I know that whatever it is going to be better than it was before. Okay, everyone has the right to either be on their own, to give it a go on their own, or to be part of any team or circle or whatever you want to call it in the future that they want to. They will be able to use other people's links to be able to be part of their organization. There's nothing wrong with that either. But again, we need to see how it all pans out. So it's all about choices at the end of the day. I see many of you out there already stepping up to the mark, doing videos, setting new YouTube channels up. I said to you yesterday, I'm hungry for this. I really am eager to get started. I am thinking outside the box. I'm looking at what we have right now and in my mind, and what I'm putting in notes and all the rest of it is thinking, how can I utilize what we already know about to the best of my advantage? And you guys should be doing exactly the same. Why? Because it's your business. I am going to do everything within my ability, within my powers, I suppose, to make sure that I am going to be successful moving forward. Does this mean that I am going to not do what I'm doing right now? And that's helping people and advising and giving people tips and showing people what to do and all the rest of it. Of course I am. But my main focus is going to be on me and my organization moving forward. I think this is part of what our CEO is looking for, in my opinion. I might be completely wrong, but he wants us to become those leaders of our circles that we should be. He's giving us that opportunity by this early bird, grandfather rights, whatever you want to call it, opportunity to be the first people into Victory with Ash and to receive those referral links so that we can keep our tribe together, if that is what he wants. Or if we want to get a new tribe, we will be able to do that as well. So that is going to be my focus, is having quality over quantity. And this is the whole topic. I said a little bit about it yesterday of why I believe it is so important to have quality people within your organization rather than quantity of individuals. There's no point going around and saying, I've got 1,000 people in my organization. Well, good for you. But how much revenue is that 1,000 people generating? This is really where people should be focusing on, is having the right people around you and in your organization so that you can work together as a unit to all succeed in being able to do what we need to do moving forward. And a lot of that is going to be in sales. Remember, we are and always have been a commission-based business. Have products, sell them, make a commission. Is there going to be other bits and pieces, bonuses and stuff? Yeah, I expect there will be, but we'll find out about that all in due time. So my thought process at the moment is for the people who are saying, Red, I want to be with you. What do I have to do? Well, that's all very well and good, but I don't want to have dead wood in my organization. I only want people who are prepared to do what is necessary within Victory with Ash. And I'm sure there is going to be a lot of learning in there. There's got to be certain things that we will have to do within Victory with Ash so that we can learn and earn as we are going along. And this is where I want people who are prepared to do that. Why? Because it's beneficial to them It's beneficial to me, but it's more beneficial to my organization as a whole if everybody is on the same thing. And I'm intending to have that close knit communication with people, to help them, to advise them, to show them things they might not know, etc., alongside what we are all learning in Victory with Ash. You guys have got exactly the same opportunity. We are all starting from the same place again, from that level playing field, regardless of how big teams were before or organizations were before, is immaterial to what we are going to be seeing moving forward. There is no similarity whatsoever. Remember, I said we are going through the Victory with Ash door, but naked. Nothing is coming with us to the next part. It is up to us to take this, grab hold of it, learn as much as we possibly can so that we can then move forward. I think one thing to be quite blunt about is that anybody who is still thinking they can open an account in Victory with Ash, sit back and do nothing, and they will be financially compensated in some sort of way is complete and utter rubbish. That is not going to happen. This is not a passive income. This is an income that we will be able to generate in all the right ways, I suppose, moving forward. And this is why I want to have the right people with me on this journey. The ones that have that mentality of, yeah, I want to roll my sleeves up. I want to get busy with this. I want to learn because I want to succeed. Those are the people that I want, the ones that are hungry for success. And you should be looking for these people within your organization as well. You might know a fair few of them already. You might know the ones that are hungry for success. These are the kinds of people that you want to have in your organization because they are quality. Everyone else is just quantity. So it's far better to have 10 of those producing far more, in my opinion, revenue because of their enthusiasm, because of their hunger, because they are learning, because they are wanting to do that extra to make the difference for themselves. And this is what's going to stand them out head and shoulder above the rest because of that hunger that they have. You see it every single time that you put a sports program on, any. The ones that want it the most are generally the ones that win. In any sport, you always see it. The ones that have trained the hardest beforehand, have the best skills because of the effort they've put in before, are the ones that normally succeed head and shoulders above the average ones. And this is exactly the same with business, generally. I am exaggerating, but in a general general way, the ones that are resilient, the ones that are pretty bullheaded and keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, because they are determined to make a success of themselves. These are the ones that make the difference. If one door closes, they'll look for another door. If that one closes, it's another door and another door. And whatever way to find success, they will keep on going until they find it. Giving up is not an option. Many of us have come way too far to give up right now. Are we going into the unknown? Yes, we are. Is it a little bit scary? Yes, it is. But for me, it's bloody exciting because I know that the man who's in charge is going to give us every single tool that we need to be successful. He's going to want us to be successful. And because of that, I know that wherever we are going, whatever it's going to look like, however it's going to work, I know that things will be there that are going to benefit me, that are going to benefit my organization. And that's all I need to know. It's a trust, isn't it? At the end of the day, you either believe it or you don't believe it. But I only want the people who are going to roll their sleeves up and get busy. And when you have an organization, a tight knit organization, who are that mindset that almost are cherry picking people because they're the right people. And if you can instill that into your organization, into your circle of people to get those other like minded people and that filter down, you watch yourself fly. You watch your team, your organization absolutely fly and nail it because of that enthusiasm, that excitement, the way they deliver. It's infectious. And it really does help as far as getting it across to other people. People always get attracted to excitement. You see it when you're walking down the street, okay? People who are having a really good time, a group of people, they're joking, laughing, and all the rest of it. You always see a lot of people looking at them, don't you? You know, almost a bit of a crowd round them. And that's because they actually like what they're seeing. And this is exactly the same within business. Excitement, enthusiasm gets other people attracted to what you are doing. I do the markets here. We have maybe 70 or 80 different stall holders selling all sorts of things. The ones that sit in the back of their stall, okay, on a seat, on the phone, not interacting, not engaging with the people in front of them, they don't make many sales. But the ones that are out the front saying, would you want to try a little bit of this? Have you thought of this? And explaining, interacting, engaging with people, guess what they do? They make sales. And we are going to be very similar. We're going to be taught all these little tricks of the trade of how to increase your sales within the online space. And this is exactly what I'm looking forward to doing. I'm looking forward to the time that we can get going, start building our businesses, start becoming successful in our own rights, and really getting to a point where we are earning revenue from our labors. That is what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for the quality people that are prepared to do that alongside me, with our team environment, with the whatever you want to call it, that enthusiasm. I don't want tire kickers. I don't want hangers on. I don't want people who are not prepared to be as enthusiastic and hardworking as I am as well to be successful. And if you can bring as many of those together in one place, then you are getting quality. And that quality will shine way above anybody that has quantity, because you'll be making the sales, whereas the ones who have got the quantity, they are not making the sales. And at the end of the day, that's exactly why we are here. Sales make commissions. Commissions make revenue. And that is exactly what we are all here to do. Anyway, guys, I hope you're hungry as well. I certainly am. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm formulating ideas, plans in my mind, so that when we give them that green light, we can all get busy and start our businesses. That's it from me. Speak to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.